Good morning, folks. Welcome to an OCC Queensland weather up. Today, the 4th of December 2022. My name's Chris Nitzo. This update brought to you by our major sponsor, TownsvilleSheds.com. Check them out if you're in the market for a shed-safe accredited shed. Right, in the water vapour imagery today, we can see an upper level trough, and so you can see this circular flow pattern here that's developing, and that's driving some cold, dry air in the mid-level and upper level atmosphere towards the north. At the surface, we've got a little bit of weak rotation out there in the Coral Sea, and that's associated with a trough system that's located basically in there. So in this little line here that I've just drawn, that's our trough system. And this used to be a low pressure, the southern part of this used to be a low pressure system near Fraser Island. It kept tracking eastwards, it slowed down, and that's the southern edge of our trough there. And we also had a weak low off the far north Queensland coastline tracking eastwards, and that's the northern edge of our trough there. Those two little circulation areas are now linked by a trough system. So what that means across the state is that instead of seeing lots of moisture flowing into this upper level trough, we've actually got a lot of dry air and a lot of stable air pushing into this upper level trough. So it limits the amount of activity weather-wise it can bring us. So through the day today, we're expecting to see some isolated showers on the southeast Queensland coastline, isolated showers around northeast Queensland, but the primary interest area is northern inland Queensland. Initially, we see some showers and storms develop underneath the upper level trough, and we also see some showers and storms up around the Cape. As we progress through the afternoon, you'll notice there's a little bit of blue shading that pops up here around the southeast central east hinterland region, and you'll also notice a little bit of blue popping up there around northeast Queensland, around that Cairns to Tablelands region, and that's associated with some convection that could be developing around those coastal ranges. Through the evening and nighttime hours, we're expecting to see isolated to scattered showers near the southeast Queensland coast. It might be nudging the coast. We're also expecting to see some isolated showers and thunderstorms across Cape York Peninsula, and maybe even an isolated shower or storm around the northern coastal region there, as the upper level trough continues to drive some cool, dry air in the mid-level atmosphere, mixing with some low-level moisture. Between now and when we talk tomorrow morning, we can see some showers and storms up around Cape York Peninsula. Probably not quite as heavy the rainfall as the model's predicting there. It's probably just over-dramatising that convective maximum. But the idea being that we could see some localised heavy falls around here, but we also could see some localised heavy falls around the northeast coastal ranges. Notice quite a bit of shower activity around southeast Queensland, most of it offshore, but we are getting some of it nudging the exposed coastal areas. Some isolated convective shower activity across the eastern hinterland region, and those showers and isolated thunderstorms across the northern interior over the next 24 hours, plus a little bit of sea breeze boundary activity across the Gulf country. So overall, there's a lot going on with not much substance to it. Southeasterly stream winds are continuing across the day today. Southeasterlies of 15 to 20s and 10 to 15s a little further north. There are little pockets of the coastline that are always a little bit sheltered from those southeasterly winds, but overall, it's not a great day for boating in most of the coastal region. Pretty cool day expected across the east, warming up across the west. Don't get too used to this cool weather though. We are going to see intense heat building and pushing eastwards through the week. Won't stay quiet like this for too long though across the tropics, it never does. So if you'd like to stay in the loop when the next bit of action's happening, head over to join.ozcyclonechasers.com.au and check out our subscription options. Our subscription videos go out a lot further ahead into the future and look at future upcoming systems, as well as a much more thorough deep dive analysis into the current systems that might be operating through the state. Head over to join.ozcyclonechasers.com.au if you'd like to support our work and access those forecasts. Thanks for watching. I'll have a chat to you in the morning.